What's up, Vol fans? Catfish here, bringing it to you live from my palatial estate, my home away from home, also known as my prison cell. I spend about 20 hours a day in this truck. And I'm in Chicago, headed to Seattle, down to San Diego, across to Laredo, and then back to the house. I tell you, before I get into my South Carolina rant and hate speech or whatever you want to call it, I want to say a big old thank you from all the fans, Georgia fans, Florida fans, Alabama fans, one or two LSU fans, who's made a lot of good comments on my videos. When I did this was just going to be something I was going to try a little while. Big Vol Daddy taught me into it, and I thought, man, if I get 100 views on a video, I was going to be ecstatic. And I remember the first time I did, I couldn't believe it. But you know, I've had over 40,000 views since my post-game Florida video, and man, and a lot of great comments. And I mean, it hits me in the feels, and it just goes to show you that SEC fans are the best in the country, period. You know, they would give a good words of encouragement. They weren't talking smack. They were great comments. I loved it when they signed off, "Roll Tide Roll," "Go Dogs," "Go Gators," or something. And I'd always thank them and sign off with "Go Vols." But you know what? There's a lot going on in this world. It's getting hard out there, and football brings people together. And most of all, we're all Americans when it comes down to it, and I really appreciate the feedback you've given me and the support, and it's really changed me. I'm not saying that, it's changed me seeing a lot of these comments. It's been fantastic, and I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep rooting for my Vols, and I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. Root for Alabama, root for Florida, root for Georgia. That's what we're here to do. But when it comes down to it, we really are. We're all humans, and we're all Americans. And I appreciate y'all having my back there. South Carolina, we've got to win this. I'm really looking at this like a new season. We've had our bye week. We've had time to, correct some issues, and I hope we've done that. I don't think the team's given up on Coach Jones, but if he has, this is a time when you show leadership, and I think that's been lacking from Coach Jones. I think if I had a message to Coach Jones, I'd tell him, turn some tables over, throw some chairs, use some expletives, do something. Get these kids' attention, because they haven't been bringing it. They've been giving up. I don't know if we're riding them too hard. We're not rotating them on defense like we should. Discipline, all those things. It comes back down to the coach. Coach Jones, it's all on you. I hate to say it. It's maybe not fair, but really it is fair. It's all on you. If the team quits, it's your fault. If we don't have 5-star recruits, it's your fault. If they were ranked 5-star and they're playing like 3-star players, it's your fault. If they've given up on you, it's your fault. If they don't have eye discipline or whatever cliche you use, it's your fault. And you owe it to us. I have to admit, we're better off now than when you took over the program. But still, it's not meeting expectations. I'm sorry that you have to follow Derek Dooley, and our patience were already thin when you came here. But it's all on you, and I expect you to get it together. You owe it. We're paying you millions of dollars, and there's people out there starving. There's police officers out there putting their lives on the line for $35,000. You're making $4 million. Don't boo-hoo you. Don't boo-hoo the reporters asking questions. If you can't handle a hard question, you need to pack your bags and get out. And I know that's what's going to end up happening, but we've got to play the cards we've been dealt, and we've got to get to this end of this season. And I hope we win every ball game, and I will root them on. I don't care how I feel about you. I'm rooting these kids on. And I expect the fans out there to keep rooting them on. I know I've harped about that, but that's just the way I feel. And I'm not going to accept defeat. I had a guy respond to my video about accepting defeat. I will never, ever, ever accept defeat before a ball game. I don't care if we're playing the Green Bay Packers or the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not going to accept defeat. If we ever get to the point where fans are expecting to lose and accepting to lose, we're too far gone. I don't think we're too far gone. And we've got to beat South Carolina. And we've got to beat them bad. I'm tired of this coming from behind, getting down 21 points, and then have to find a way to win on Hail Mary. By God, I want to win. I want to come out the gate kicking some butt. I want to play all 4 quarters. Here I am doing cliches, but by God, that's what I want. We haven't had that in a long, long time, and we need to get there. And we're going to beat South Carolina. Muschamp, he's showing his true colors. He ain't all he's cracked up to be. Yeah, he's beat Boots Jones every year, but this can't happen anymore. We've got to beat South Carolina. And I'm not going to accept defeat when we play Alabama. I don't care. I don't accept defeat. I'll accept it after the ball game when we lose, but that don't mean I have to like it. And especially if we could have played better. We could have played better against Georgia. Yeah, they were more talented than we are. They have a better coach than we've got. But I expect more out of this team. We can score a touchdown. And fans out, let's stick with them. I'm sticking with them. So turn some tables over, Coach Jones. Put some slobber in your mouth. Spit all over them like Dusty Rhodes. Do something. Give me a Hulk Hogan, a Macho Man, somebody. Get it together. And we need to be playing past the whistle and not... We need an attitude. We don't have an attitude on the defensive line or the offensive line. And Dylan Bates, I know you've been injured a little bit, but my God, your daddy was injured some too, and he brought the wood. We need to lay the wood. Nigel Orji, your daddy brought it. You need to bring it. Everybody needs to bring it to this game. We need to show up. Show me something. Something. That you mean business, that you're glad to be there, and you represent that orange tee. Show it to me. Let's go, Vols. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in. We're going 13-2 because we're kicking South Carolina's ass. I promise you that. Go Vols.